connection.
What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Calvin Casio.
And Luis Gordo.
Welcome to the channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome to the #1 podcast in the Philippines. Can you say it again?
That's #1 podcast in the Philippines.
Another
and
one.
Soon in the world.
Another one. Repeat it again.
#1 in the Philippines. The podcast #1 in the Philippines.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Yeah.
guys, we have a guest straight from
Las Vegas.
Straight from
Viva
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Round of applause to our guest straight from Las Vegas state. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. We're doing great. How's everything?
Yeah, running with like.
Yes.
Yeah, you better add the applause in there. What's good, you guys?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Right.
What about you?
I'm good. I'm running in like an hour of sleep. I fell. It was an hour away getting here, so I was able to get some nap.
hour
But yeah, at
audition.
least like sneak in some like little nap and some sleep on the way out here. So I was able to pick up like my
Yeah.
energy.
And actually, you arrived first than us.
Oh, I know. I was the very first one here.
Yeah. Thank you so
Right.
much. thank
No, yeah.
for making you on
I was
time.
like, I'm not gonna let them down.
Yeah, thank you. And how is the Philippines? Treating you? How is the country?
Philippines has been great. Yeah, like I love it out here. I feel like the moment I had touched down in here, like I had felt refreshed. Like I just felt like the difference. I felt like it was exactly what I needed. You know, I feel like I've been in Vegas on my own for about like 7 years now, and within that 7 years, I feel like I've had encountered so many things out there, like certain lifestyle things like that. That was I love Vegas. Don't get me wrong, and the people that I was, I'm super grateful, super thankful, and I love most of the people and a lot of the people that I was able to like come across and like meet out in Vegas. But I feel like it was definitely something in the air, like
more fun in the
somebody was
Philippines.
kind of like people were kind of like losing it,
Losing,
a little bit, and to where it felt like a zombie land, and like everywhere I went to like LA, Miami, just to kind of like have that escape, or just to like escape and to take a break basically. I feel like I just couldn't like really find that peace of mind that I was looking for out there, and
Found it.
Yeah, I found it right when I came here, and I just knew the moment.
Do you feel like you needed to come back in
Yes,
here
I did,
to kind of restart yourself?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
And when was the last time you were here?
The last time I was here in the Philippines I was 10 years old.
10 years old.
Yeah, so 17 years ago.
17 years.
Yeah,
Whoa.
17 years ago. So I haven't seen like any of my family out here, my grandparents and them, which I'm super, super grateful, and I was thankful that I was able to
Able to
like see
find-
them
yeah,
again,
yeah,
especially like with them just getting older, you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like thankful that I got to like hug them, and I got to like see them and interact with them all over again in person, and like I was able to, get to know more of like just like, like their stories and our stories and of our family and things like that. And it's really great to tap into the culture like once again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And since like you were mentioning, you were 17 years
Yeah,
away.
17.
And how is the Philippines now after 17 years?
Different.
How different?
Like so
Good,
different.
different,
I
bad,
feel like the last time I was here, well, obviously, I didn't really like grow up rich or anything like that. We lived like in the province,
Where
and
is it?
then
Where?
like we live like in San Mateo, Rizal.
Rizal,
And then
okay,
yeah,
Rizal.
I stayed in Rizal, and then we lived in Quezon City,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Project 3 and Project 4, I think. And then we also moved down south to General Santos for I
Okay.
think about a year, and then we moved back to like Manila, and then like after we moved back to Manila, we moved to Guam from there. Yeah.
Okay. How was life in state? Since you
so-
moved there while you were 10 years.
Yeah, so it's very different. Yeah, like culture is definitely very different. It's more
Versace?
Yeah.
Versatile or something like
Yeah,
that.
right. So it's more like how do you say? Yeah, it's just like it's just super different. Like the vibe, like the people, like the culture there. It's based on like capitalism out there.
Yes.
Yeah. Whereas here it's more family. Like everybody's focused on that culture. Everybody unites together. You know what I mean? And it's just very different, man.
So
How close you are from your family here?
Here they're about an hour away. They all live like in Rizal, yeah. And then my other side of the family, they all live like in General Santos, yeah. But my parents, they live out in Guam, so they're all in Guam, yeah.
That's awesome.
They were now it's 10.
But you are connected with them here.
Yeah.
You didn't lose the connection.
No, I didn't.
That's a Filipino thing. They never lose their connections. Their
I saw
roots.
my cousins. Like I talked to
How
them
was
like
it like
almost every day.
seeing your grandparents
was
after 17 years, your cousins,
like,
and I even saw your stories. I think
Yeah.
you have a younger brother.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
do.
you met
It was
him
my
for the first time.
Yeah.
How was
yeah,
he?
it was. He's so adorable and he
Yeah.
was so cute. He was just very talkative and like, just like just super talkative, and also he's like he moves around a lot, very confident, and also like doesn't know how to keep still. Yeah, so like in Filipino terms, he's very makulit.
Makulit, yeah.
That's him. Yeah, like everywhere we go, he's adorable. I love my brother, and it was great meeting him for the first time, only because I only got to really communicate with him and like really talk to him
video
over
call.
like FaceTime
Yeah,
and like
FaceTime.
Messenger, things like that. And like I feel like a lot has changed, like even with my family. And it's great also that I had came back, because then I could revisit like my family's lifestyle and see maybe how I could help, how I could help to figure out a certain strategy to basically put them in a better place.
Okay, and how is life in States right now? Your life is
yeah.
like you're based in States, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how is life that side?
It's definitely more opportunities. That's what I could say. Like out in the States, like minimum wage is just a lot higher. Like people are a little bit more spoiled. I feel like with the lifestyle out there, because like we're just more modern. I feel like out there, like with technology and things like that. That we were able to use as as an advantage, compared to here. And I told my auntie the same exact thing, and my family when we were kind of going around the Philippines. I noticed that everybody here like works so hard. Everybody works so hard for like a small amount of like pay rate. It's ridiculous. Like how could you even like really save up for yourself and like put yourself in a better position in that way? I don't know like how the government system is like, but basically from like what I've seen, I feel like that's definitely something that something that could easily be worked on and like change, and
I gotta tell you, I can see it because I'm a resident. Guy also is a resident. People are getting business minded.
Right.
They're developing that.
Right,
Even in our condos,
in
you can
this
see people
area,
doing-
like BGC, I was able to see
yes,
that.
exactly.
Right,
People are doing business, online
They're
business.
tapping.
So this,
They're catching up for sure.
Yes,
For sure.
exactly.
Right.
This scenario, which is not, it's not wrong.
Right.
It's forcing them to look for some other sources of income.
Exactly. And that I've told my that is what I've told my auntie. Like I told her like instead of people like working super hard, and they're all college graduates, which is crazy, I told them instead of working hard, like figure out a way to like work smarter, so then that way
They
you
are
don't.
doing.
I think and I think it's everywhere you are.
Right.
So you gotta have that mindset of really what you want. Because
Right.
I mean, graduating from college doesn't make you rich.
Exactly.
But of course, go to school.
Right.
Exactly.
That's
It's a
what my mom
long-term
told me.
orientation.
Don't drop.
Yeah, so
For sure, yeah.
And Just you mentioned that you were 17. I mean, you are living in say for 17 years. Like, do you have like a citizenship right now?
I actually just got my citizenship in March.
Like this year? Wow! Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it was a big moment for me for sure. Like, I definitely studied like, oh man, you have no idea. Like the obstacles that I had to go through. It was almost like there was so many things that were like trying to just like distract me and stop me, but I didn't let it happen. And like I still went.
I mean, for the viewers, can you tell us was the process kind of? I mean,
it's
easy or hard?
Yeah, well, because I was already a permanent resident and I already had my visa, so I feel like it was a lot easier than what people had, made it to be. You really just needed the money to like pay for it, really.
Yeah.
And like, because I've done my PPP before and stuff like that. So then I looked into like my citizenship and I'm like, okay, like let me just go ahead and read this thing and then see what the process were like. And it's like super basic. Like literally you go on the site, you fill up like your information, like your own document information, like where you were born and then like your full name, things like that. And then after you fill that up, like you pretty much just have to like answer their questions. After that, you like pay for it, and then they schedule you for like, like the interview and everything like that, And then after you pass the interview, then you get your like citizenship.
So now that you have like a citizenship,
it's a different feeling.
Here in the Philippines, you feel like you're a Filipino or you feel like you're a foreigner?
A little bit of both. Okay. I would
let's
say.
Think like on a case that you haven't been here for 17 years. So probably, how is your mindset?
Yeah. Well, with my mindset, I would say a little bit of both. I was still able to adjust. I feel like even when I was in Vegas, I would purposely try to watch like Filipino movies and like Filipino shows, things like that on my phone or on the laptop. So then that way I wouldn't, forget about the language completely. Because it was something, I do.
Is it Tagalog still good?
Marunong ako mag-Tagalog. I say that, but then like I communicate with my like grandparents and my family, and I have like such a hard time. I'm like, okay, I thought I knew like all the words and like I knew how to like communicate like properly, but no, I needed like AI
which
to
mean
like
you just,
help me
with your
translate.
family, you just speak in English then?
Both,
Taglish.
Taglish, but sometimes they like still won't like understand fully like what I'm explaining, because I'll explain something to them or I'll explain the English part and I'm like, and they'll like repeat like whatever it is that they're saying and I'm like, okay, they didn't get what I was saying, so let me go ahead and here I'll just like translate it, because like I think like the third, fourth day started getting headache low-key. I was like getting like like my nose was bleeding.
Your nose is bleeding. Okay, great. And how was your mom's reaction after seeing you without like she wasn't able to see you for so long? How was her reaction? Because I saw her reaction on Instagram.
My parents, I haven't seen them for 7 years.
For 7 years.
7 years.
And how was her reaction?
My mom was very like.
You flew them there this time.
No, my mom's here right now for a surgery, and then my dad, he's still in Guam, so I got him.
7 years.
7 years? Yeah, no, I haven't seen. So since I left Guam, I haven't seen any of my family since. My mom visited in Vegas before to like help me out with my situation. To help me out with my situation. But right after that, she flew back, and I haven't like seen her like since then. But with my mom, like it was very wholesome, I would say. But I feel like my mom and I talk to each other on the phone every single day. So it was kind of like, it felt a little bit normal.
Yeah, because I saw like she was like making your suitcase, and then you like,
like literally.
That mom
like,
thing,
she started pointing out everything that like I've like made changes to myself, like my tattoo, like in the back of my neck, and then like my babies up here, basically, like kind of like interrogated me to like, interrogated me to like see it and stuff like that.
But I mean, before you have met, like before you have done your tattoo, like have you talked to her?
I have. I have. The tattoo, like the tattoo, I told her about it like right after I already had it, because it was very last minute when I had it. But like my melons, basically, like I did tell her about it, and she told me not to do it because it's ugly. She's just my mom. But like Filipinos are always like that. They show their love.
They love, through
tough love.
It's just a way of a mom kind of to protect you, and she really cares about you.
But you know,
you gotta be careful. You gotta watch out. And
like your hair is so thin. Like what happened to your hair? Like your hair was not like that. You're so skinny. Oh my God! Like you have to eat. Like we have to eat right now.
I'm pretty sure she was giving you a little food.
Literally, she's like, we will eat like at a table, and she'll be like, no, here, go eat, go. Literally, that's like my mom. Like, no, you have to. She like changed my whole suitcase. Like, because she was like, your suitcase is so small. None of your things like fit here. Why are your shoes like in your suitcase? You should have put the shoes like in the duffel bag.
Everything is
wrong. Like everything was literally wrong. I was like, I don't know. Like I was just trying to get here. Like I was rushing, and then she's like, so she like organized my whole like thing. She spent like probably like 2 hours like reorganizing my whole entire thing.
And complaining you did all wrong.
No,
you
literally.
Did all wrong.
And I'm like, Ma, like just go to sleep. We'll do it tomorrow. You know, because it's already late. And she's like, why? Like I'm not gonna take anything from your bag. Like no, it's bothering me. Like her OCD basically like kicked in. So yeah, like I do miss my mom, and like I miss that about her. Although like she, you know, shows like her love in that form of way.
That's
like,
love. That's love.
Yeah,
that's
it's
love.
definitely love. You feel the love and the care. You know what I mean?
Because the thing, it's also good, as you said, 17 years away from your family, 7 years
Yeah.
away from your mom, and coming back home, reconnecting with the people again. I'm pretty sure when you go back to US, you kind of have a different energy.
Different,
and the perspective
that's
of life as well.
That's the goal. I just feel like when I was in Vegas, I was a little bit like losing it. I just couldn't, you know, like I started getting homesick like after my 3rd and a half or 4th year in Vegas, you know, to where I knew I still needed to work more in order for me to have like that extra budget and that extra fun, you know what I mean, to like come out here basically. But in luck, you know, I was able to be blessed enough to work or take what I'm doing remotely, so I could like, you know, go anywhere that everywhere I want in the world and like still be able to work. So that's why that's how I was able to pretty much come here. But it took me like a while. I was losing it out.
You mentioned food before.
Do
you eat Filipino food?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, like I almost went like because I had a vegan restaurant in Las Vegas.
Are you vegan?
Oh, you're vegan.
No.
Are you vegan?
I transitioned. I like went vegan for like 6-7 months straight, literally.
That's good. That's
good. Because I learned so much about veganism and like the culture, like from obviously owning the cafe at the time. So I was able to learn so much about the culture. I was able to realize, you know, like certain foods that we were like processing and, you know, the cause and effects of those in your body. And then also I was getting free food at the cafe every day. So I kind of like forced myself to like eat, you know, like eat vegan food, to where I remember I had went back to like eating in and out for the first time, and I felt like the difference it made in my body, you know, like it was just so heavy, and for some reason it felt like I could taste like the animal.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, and like every time I eat some type of meat, like I can't help to think that I'm consuming like what that animal was like felt and stuff like that.
You mentioned, about business, right? You had a restaurant, and what have you learned from state that you're thinking to bring to the Philippines, and for the short time that you're here in the Philippines right now, that you have learned from here, that you're planning to bring to state?
Definitely, I would say health. You know, there's a lot more food that you could replicate, because I noticed like a lot of Filipinos, or a lot of people here, diabetes and like, you know, high blood pressure is such a high rate out here, but also because of, you know, again, like I said, the food that most people consume here, because meat is so huge out here. So I feel like I do have products that I'm working on that I'm trying to figure out how I could distribute. I have my ice cream and just like frozen vegan products that I want to distribute. I don't really think like, though I feel like it might not like sell out here. I feel like the ice cream,
the ice cream,
could. Ice cream it could. So like that is one of the things that I want to work on, and pretty much, you know, promote like promote that you can still.
Maybe you can promote. I mean, the ice cream, the business. What's the name?
What's the name?
It's called Cafe No Fur and Almond Milk Creamery.
Okay.
Yeah. So the ice cream is.
So
called
right now you guys are
Almond Milk
based
Creamery.
in state.
Yeah, in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas.
Yeah, I did. We did sell the restaurant like in September. Yeah, we sold the restaurant in September. So right now I'm kind of just, you know, like continuing that journey virtually, basically, and also like by making products that I could obviously distribute to like the grocery stores and everything like that. But health is definitely wealth, so like that's one of the things that I want to promote, and that, you know, like you can still eat like any food that you want, in a healthy way.
And I think here in the Philippines, as you know, like when you restaurant, I think it's a kind of business that really works well, as long as you have a food with good quality.
Oh yeah.
You just kind of need to make sure that the food, it has a good quality.
No, of course.
Like us, because we live in the
Of course.
Philippines,
No,
we
of
always
course.
eating.
No, our ice cream, vegan ice cream is actually, well, one, it is better for you because it's almond milk, and then like two, like the consistency and also like the taste is just so much more different. Like you can actually, like, our ice cream, you can actually taste the flavor more than the milk. That it has in it, you know, more than the dairy that it has in the ice cream. So it's like our cookies and cream, it tasted like McFlurry, but you know, vegan. Yeah, it's so good.
When the ice cream will be here in the Philippines, we don't need to go to the Family Mart no more.
Right,
ice cream.
Right, you just go through me. Right, but I'm still trying to figure it out. But I feel like that's it's all gonna fall in place. I'm kind of just, you know, trusting in my divine timing, and like, you know, trusting like my faith in God's hand.
Taking
know?
risks.
Right.
Yeah, speaking of risks,
It'll come.
For all business people, they have a turning point in life when they decide to get out of their comfort zone and go into business, because business is risky, right?
Oh man, I've taken a lot of risks.
What does this point of this turning point?
I feel like to me it was definitely when I had like I somewhat kind of went too aggressive, and like I'm definitely more of a risk taker, like to where I'm banned like like in the casinos now, like Las Vegas, from like playing poker, and then like
you're a gambler.
Like I gamble. I did actually.
In a way.
I actually became a diamond hand player.
Really?
Like, yeah, I'll show you.
That's good.
I
don't know how to play that.
Here you go.
Wow.
Yeah, you can show them.
In
so I
Caesars.
played. But I'm banned. I'm banned from there right now.
Why are you banned?
I'm banned from there. I don't know if I'm like still good. I found out I was banned when I went to
if
like.
you're banned, I can have this card.
I found out that I was banned when I tried going to Dre's like one night, and then like I was already in the line, like inside the line, and then basically the Cromwell security pretty much had tapped my shoulder and had asked for my ID. So like he was looking at my ID for like a minute. So like I had asked him like, you know, like, hey, like, are you like, you know, studying or like memorizing my like informations or something? Like, what's up? And then basically he was like, oh ma'am, like I believe like like he's like, I believe you're not supposed to be here. Like you're not, like he pretty much told me I was 86 and that I wasn't allowed like to be in the property. So like
But he told you why?
No, he couldn't tell me why. So then I'm like, no, like you literally got the wrong girl. So I, you know, like played the part. I'm like, you literally got the wrong girl. Like it's not me. Like I'm just a regular, like, you know, Filipino like girl trying to like go inside Dre's after hours. Like that's not me. Like you don't even have any reason like why I'm 86 here. Like no, I'm not leaving. So like next thing you know, like the manager pretty much like came in, and then there was like 2 more securities that came in, and then they were just like, ma'am, like we're gonna have to escort you to leave, like you're blah blah blah, like interrogating me. And then I was like, no, like what's the reason, you know, like what was the reason? So I was like, what's the reason, like you know, you guys don't have any reason to why like I'm 86 here. And then the manager was trying to look for the reason on his like little like friggin' iPhone shit bullshit,
iPad,
whatever.
yeah.
And then like his like little walkie-talkie like screen thing, and then basically he's like, it says here like not found, but let me go ahead and check, right?
You.
And then so anyways, like I got escorted out. I was already halfway like to the door, and I'm like, no, still like telling them no, I don't want to leave. And then the manager came back to me, and then he was like, ma'am, like, I was like, what? What's the reason? And then he was like, ma'am, it's business. That's what he said. I was like, oh, okay. I'm out, basically.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like I got banned because I was playing poker, and basically, like, there was a certain, like, there was a certain play that my business partner and I basically, like, did that made us, like,
you guys got a lot of money on that day?
Well, yeah, we made pretty good money, but
That's
also
why.
like I can open about this now because it's not like I'm really gonna do it anyways, or I'm gonna do it again. But also like the rooms that we were getting comp for, I didn't know that I was not supposed to do it, but pretty much I Airbnb'd it out, and I didn't know that was not allowed. Yeah, yeah, I didn't know that was like illegal or like like not allowed in their policy, whatever. So then yeah, I Airbnb'd it out, but man, like I made so much money doing
For
that.
how long
like,
you did
we,
that?
Like only took like the net pretty much. I think it went on for like 4-6 months, like literally almost a year. And then but yeah, so we were pretty much Airbnbing out like the comp rooms that we were getting, and then we were getting like comp like dinners basically like at the freaking buffets and stuff like that. Sometimes I'd sell it, sometimes I wouldn't. But at the same time, I feel like I took a lot of my time to play in the casino. Like, my friends would be getting out of the club, and I would, like, still be there, like, playing, like, literally. Like, I would play, like, 12 hours a day, with my business partners and them. Also, like, I don't want to expose Caesar. Like, can I go to jail for this?
Maybe you can.
Like, I might be like opening up too much.
Too much, yeah. Let's hold a beat on that. Let's hold a beat on that. And okay, you have mentioned about you playing games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As a Filipino, how is life in state?
Oh, how is life in States?
Yeah.
I would say like very I would say it's easier for sure. Yeah, definitely easier.
What make it easier?
Like especially as a female, like in the States, like, and we were just talking about this earlier too. Like as a female in States, I feel like everything is just literally given to you. You know what I mean? Like you get more like privilege. You know what I mean? But that's why I feel like women are becoming more masculine, you know what I mean? Because they, like, in that way.
Everything, it's like.
Yeah, like they're granted with, like, free things. Like, literally, you get, like, free comp dinners before you go out to the nightclubs, you know what I mean?
So, okay.
You do that every day, you don't gotta pay for food.
I think, Las Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Not LA, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So, but like in them, how does the beauty stand affect you?
Oh, the buildings?
No, the beauty stands.
Oh, the
like,
beauty stands?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like, or like?
Like, I mean, do you feel like, okay, when you go there specifically, you need to look like some type of way?
Oh, I see. I feel like you eventually adjust.
Adjust to it.
You know, yeah. I feel like you eventually adjust to it as you go. I feel like when I moved there, like. Because I moved from Guam, so I feel like when I moved there, like I already had a certain style, but obviously like fashion is very big out there as well. So over time, I was able to adapt like to certain fashion, and I was able to get introduced to like certain fashion out there that I was able to, like adjust to.
And how did you move? I mean, how did you shift into business? Okay, you went there probably. I mean, you know the reason.
Yeah.
So and then what make you go like, oh no, I think I can start a business here. I can
actually it just came. It kind of just the opportunity kind of just like opened up to me, and I grabbed it right away the moment it did. But when I first moved to Vegas, on my second, obviously like I had a job at a 9-to-5 when I first moved out there, and then on my second year, that was when I started like started realizing that I was stuck in this matrix, and that like just like started questioning a bunch of things like like I'm literally trading like 8 hours of my day for like $60 or so, you know what I mean? And at the time then, it gave me that perspective because I was already doing photo shoots at the time. And I had a photographer who offered to pay me like $300 that I had missed out on, which I really like dwelled on a lot at the time because I'm like, I'm on my last strike here at my job, and if I don't like come into work, like I'm gonna get fired. But at the same time, like, you know, I do needed this like money at the time that, or yeah, like at that moment then. And yeah, I remember I was standing there like right in front of the restaurant, and like I realized, I'm like, man, you know, just kind of like calculating things in my head. And then I'm like, you know what, if I could like, you know, if I could figure it out, and basically if I could figure it out, and if I could like if I could figure it out to make like $100 a day, you know, and that's like $20 that I have to like collect in a day, I think I'll be making more money than how much I'm making like at my job, you know what I mean? So like after that, more opportunities kind of like came right into my door. Like I started traveling more because I started getting sponsorships that was flying me out like everywhere in you know, in the like everywhere in the mainland, to where I feel like I went to like more than 27 different like cities, like like out in the West Coast and like the East Coast, just like doing car show events, you know, like modeling for cars. I was making money off of like selling my posters, things like that. And like the car industry used to be like really big, and I think it's starting to pick back up again.
Especially in US.
No, right. So I feel like at the time then, like I kind of just like followed like, you know, that journey and like that passion, you know, like that I had when I was a little kid, and like just like enjoyed, you know, the moment of it, and was able to make a living out of that, you know. And yeah, like I feel like I also was able to like build like a certain, like a, you know, a certain amount of like a certain like name for myself by doing that, because people was able to connect with me like personally, you know, touring around. And yeah, I was hosting nightclub events, and it kind of just, and then like it got toxic like after a little bit of a while doing it on a daily, you know. Because I was drinking every day. Yeah. And sorry. And then the restaurant business
came up.
Came up. Like my business partner had called me because I used to work at his ice cream shop. I was doing his promotion, his marketing and stuff like that. And then right when my modeling career took off, I kind of just, you know, he fired me, but because he didn't need me winter time. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then so yeah, like he came back like probably like a year later. He just calls me out of the blue, and then he was like, hey, like I'm selling my ice cream shop, like I have somebody that wants to buy for a good price, but I do want to open up like a vegan, like, you know, restaurant, like do you want to work with me? If not, like I'm not gonna open it, right? So then I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm down. Like how much money do I gotta put in, you know what I mean? And like he told me the details, and then like literally we started like was it
easy? And I mean the process, getting
like,
the papers and stuff like that.
I feel like
as a foreigner, I mean, you already got a citizenship, no?
Yeah.
Before,
I didn't have my citizenship when I had
by that time, only like resident. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I didn't have my citizenship at the time when I opened.
March,
Yeah. So I feel like the process, like it really just depends on you. If you sleep on it, then it'll take a while. But like if you really put in the work to like, you know, process it and like really get the job like done, you know what I mean? You could get it done in like a small amount of time and at a certain time. Time frame.
That sounds good. So 17 years in States. You came to the Philippines like here for like a week.
Yeah.
Maybe like a week.
A month.
Do you see yourself living in the Philippines?
Hell yeah, of course. Of course I do. I would say I definitely do want to get definitely want to get a house out here, you know. Maybe like more like in the vacation.
In the island vibe.
Yeah, like Palawan.
Please, when you get it, invite the whole gang in here.
Like
because we need some island vibe as well, you know. We have been working super duper hard and we're trying to look for a place
of course.
to relax.
No, right, exactly. Just like a vacation home. I did bought, like I purchased a condo before. Yeah. I put money down on like a condo in Pangasinan or Pampanga or
Pampanga or Pangasinan?
Pampanga. Yeah, it's in the Azores.
Okay. Okay, so and how is the real estate here? Since you already got like one.
Well, no, I stopped paying for it, basically.
Yeah, you started paying for it.
Yeah, like I started paying for it, but like when the pandemic hit, like I stopped paying for it. So like I lost it because I put all my money on stocks. Yeah.
But I mean, you planning to? I mean, probably to get another one.
Yeah.
And
Well, my purpose was that I was trying to capitalize on like Airbnb because after I lost like my
that's great.
Airbnb
That's great idea. That's actually like that's a great idea.
Yeah. After I lost like like the Airbnb business at the hotel, like I was really sad about it, you know, just because I had to like figure out like another source of income that I could at least make. So I purposely I bought that, so then that way I could Airbnb it out, either that or like just kind of like bring my dad there, you know. I feel like he would be a lot more healthier if he had like a spot out here where he's like close to his family. My parents are like separated, so he's kind of like going through it, I feel like. It's just like that depression. Yeah. And then so it's just a lot, and like that's also why I want to go to Guam, just because he lost his house recently, like due to the typhoon, basically.
So you did I get right? You have the room in the casino and you be Airbnb.
Yeah. I
heard that it's okay. I mean, you can Airbnb anything as long as they
don't catch you. Yeah.
No, even if they catch you, I heard that if the owner allows it. It's okay.
Did you get the permit?
The owner of the property.
Probably in the state.
Yeah. Well, no, like the real estate, like the house. Yeah, you can pretty much negotiate with like your landlord, you know, like things like that. You can do that. And I feel like that option didn't like really came about, or at least I didn't like hear about that, you know what I mean? I didn't hear about that till like down the line later. When they started doing like the whole Airbnb.
Really clever.
Yeah. Had to figure it out,
mind,
you know?
right? Business mind.
I had to figure it out. Yeah, literally. Because when the pandemic hit, I got scared a little bit. I'm like, crap, like, you know, we knew we had to like save money, and we were paying like so much like labor, you know, and then like the food costs basically had increased. So I'm like, okay, we can't really take money away from like the cafe because we still have to like grow it. So like, obviously like these bills that I have are not going to pay itself. So at the time then I had to figure it out. I drove like, you know, I signed up to Uber. Like I did Uber for like 4 months, I would say.
Are you a good driver?
No. I taught myself how to drive, actually. Yeah, I
did. Do you think you can drive in the Philippines?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I taught myself how to drive though, so I don't know. Yeah, but that's in Nevada. Like people here don't follow like the protocols and like the road, like the rules in the road and everything. Like the way people drive here, it's like there's no like what is it? There's no stoplights or anything. Like people honk at each other.
The motorbike will just come in front of you.
Yeah, they'll
actually,
like,
I think
but you get used to it. I mean,
But I think
over
like,
time, maybe
as a driver,
right now,
as a driver, driving like to be honest, like driving here in the Philippines, it's hard.
I've never even been to Italy, but I'm pretty sure it's almost like the same. Where like they don't like care, you know, they'll just cut and like they'll like honk at like the car like in front of them just in order for them to like cut. You know what I mean?
I have like an Australian friend. He once told me, "Yo, these motorbikes are in front. This is not allowed."
Yeah. That was me when I
welcome
first
to the
came
Philippines.
Here. That was me when I first came here. I'm like, bro.
They're considerate to each other, so they know that if they don't do that,
they're like this close to each other,
and they will even be talking. Hi.
Like people are jaywalking, like while like there's so many cars driving. Like, bro, what? Like you're gonna get hit. Like,
no, they do like this.
Yeah, nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares. It's like so crazy. And then I heard you guys have this thing where crap, I forgot what it's called, but the code thing. You guys have
coding,
like
coding. There's coding day here. Yeah. So like there's a specific day in the week that you cannot drive your car.
Oh, it's kind of interesting.
Tomorrow is my coding day, so your life is based on everything.
But
it's only for cars, not for motorbikes.
Right.
Not for motorbikes.
I know. I bought my flight ticket to go to like General Santos Santos in Thursday or on Thursday, and like my auntie told me that's like, you know, there's coding on Thursday, so like
they cannot drive.
Yeah, they weren't gonna be able to. Yeah, they can't like drop me off.
And how did like?
By the way, Grab sponsorship, please.
Oh yeah, right.
We always talk about you guys.
We always talk
Grab
about
is
our
the best. Literally,
yeah.
Grab is the best. Yeah.
We can paint
No
everything
offense,
green.
but it's better than taxi.
We can paint everything green.
Right.
Oh, okay.
We paint
All
everything
for
green.
you guys. All for you guys. No, and they come quick. They come really
they're
quick.
super duper
And
fast.
they're, like their Ubers are like, you know, very like well maintained, like way better. I feel like
But how
compared
was
to
the moving
States.
around here in Manila? Since you were not here for long, especially like 17 years ago, I'm pretty sure there was no Grab in the Philippines.
Right.
There was no Grab. Now that you're back, there's Grab. How was it? Like this Grab, anchors, we're promoting a lot.
Yeah.
Grab's anchor, joyride. And then,
I haven't heard of any of those yet, but I've only heard Grab.
The anchors is the motorbike.
Oh,
The motorbike.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I did.
How was it? How was your experience?
It was great. Yeah, it was
great. This part
Yeah.
green, this part blue.
Literally. No, I was shopping with my mom and like like my mom and like my family, and pretty much I don't know. I was just like really tired, so I told my mom I wanted to go back to the room, and then like I'll just meet them there because I want to like chill in there. Yeah, and then she was like, oh, like just like, oh, you better text me this and that. She was on the phone with me the whole time, and then she's like, oh, did you call already? Like, oh, make sure like you call your Grabs, like don't get taxi. Oh, be careful, this and that. And then I didn't.
And who got anchors for you? Or you got by yourself?
I took it because there was a driver that came up to me, and I didn't know it was gonna be like the motorcycle. And then he was like, I told them I paid like $200 because I thought he was a taxi driver. And then
$200?
Yeah, how much were they? I knew
my
it. I
God.
got finesse.
You can get a plane ticket for
Wait.
Pesos. Okay.
Don't give me a heart attack here.
Okay,
I'm
I was like, wait.
I wish a helicopter for 200.
I wish I was that driver.
I was getting used to
I need that 10,000 pesos right now.
No. 200 pesos. Yeah, 200 pesos.
So which means you didn't do on the app.
No, I didn't.
You just met the guy there.
Yeah, and I gave him cash pretty much. And my mom didn't even know I took like the motorcycle until I got there.
We won't tell her.
Like,
We won't tell her.
Right.
Is this something you would do instead?
Hell yeah. Oh, in
Getting in
States?
someone's motorbike without knowing?
I don't even know. I mean, it might be
I'm gonna ask you,
a good idea.
how is safety in state compared to the Philippines?
I would say I'm not really quite sure because I haven't like really tapped in fully yet.
Yeah.
My mom would just kind of warn me things like that, but nothing really bad has ever happened. Like everybody had been like super kind, super nice to me. But yeah, like I feel like I'm like still learning as far with like the rides here and like getting around things like that. I never really like think about it,
No,
like,
actually, especially
never.
like when you go to the malls,
You
will be having the motorbikes there. Sometimes
it's crazy.
I have like since I already know how everything works
here
in here.
is crazy.
Yeah. I already know how everything works in here. Sometimes I don't even use the app as well. If there's a queer down there, just okay. Let's go.
That is how right. That is how they're like. And then like you go to any like department stores and then they like literally like raise you almost. Like all the workers. There's like 6-8 people that come see you. I remember that night when I had met you guys when I went to the event, my luggage had gotten delayed. So like all my makeups and everything was there, and obviously I didn't want to show up like that night, looking like a zombie, whatever, or looking like this. So then, I went to the Yhessa mall to like just do my makeup there, and then like, or I asked my cousin if that was like a thing here where they have like a makeup station and I could just use the samples to do my makeup. I bought like 4 things, but literally like there was like probably like 4, 6, 8, like 6, 8 of the workers. Yeah, and no, the whole entire time I was doing my makeup, it felt like I was giving them a makeup tutorial because they were like so like just like very impressed and like, oh, that's how you use it. Oh, people like, oh, that's how you use the concealer. Oh, it's like this, it's like that. Literally, like all of them was like around me and just like
makeup
like
lessons.
around me, just like literally watching me like do
Tutorial,
my makeup, and I'm over there like rushing. I'm like, okay.
So you should do makeup tutorial then.
Oh yeah. I've gotten
You mentioned, and by the way, you mentioned about vlogging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what are your plans? When are you start vlogging? Or what is stopping you from starting?
I feel like what it is that it's really just the editing part. That's all. Yeah, it's very like tedious to me.
No, you can get someone.
Yeah,
you can get someone. I got a meeting.
Oh yeah.
I can link you up with some people here.
Like I know how to edit.
Yeah, you just record it
for the team.
Of course. This is what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
yeah, that would be great.
So you just gotta put everything together.
Okay.
Just let us know.
Yeah. No, I literally my phone is filled with like so much content and
just,
like that I can utilize.
After the podcast, you can you can talk to the team. And if you're a content creator as well, you're looking for a studio.
Yes.
You're looking for someone with like this quality here. Beautiful people. Like I know we're handsome,
beautiful
but
people.
I know we're handsome, but the camera it kind of changed the vibe too.
Yes.
Right. No, yeah.
So
like,
if you guys want to look like us, you guys already know in the description below. Come to the studio.
Right. We'll offer that for you guys.
Yeah, for you guys, and
Click the link down
good
below.
price. So yeah.
No, literally, I would be so down. Like just because I feel like it really is just that. Like and like my phone right now, I'm holding so many like unedited like contents to where like it's just I'm kind of just collecting and hoarding.
So
them
you're
at this
planning to
point.
do more like traveling vlogs, like traveling vlogs.
Yeah, like just
Videos.
anything that I could make and whatever, like whatever I feel like.
You kind of need like a drone.
Yeah. I do want a drone just because also like I want to see like how Philippines like really
You're gonna
look
love
like
it.
You're
gonna love it.
Like
You're gonna love
it's cool and it's like great and it's like awesome to like see it right in front of you, but like seeing it above you and like seeing like what else is really like around you, like I feel like I want to see that.
So like right now you were not able to travel. I mean to go to the islands since you arrived, right?
No. This was my first destination. Yeah, and but I just buy like one flight ticket, literally, just so then that way like I could maximize and like just like use my time basically and like go whenever I want to.
Like you're gonna check some islands. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love it, and especially with the content which you're thinking.
Go island hopping. Literally, like that's what I want to do.
It's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be beautiful. As you know, like
wait.
I mean, people, the beach. As you,
It's gonna be
Philippines is well known also
Yeah.
for the beach because it's an island and stuff like that.
Right.
So here they have a lot of islands. You can just go to any island.
How about
the drone there?
How about the nightlife here? What did you find compared to there? Because you were there in Nevada.
Yeah.
Lots of casinos.
No, of course. The
that
nightlife is definitely like out in Vegas for sure. So I feel like I'm not too intrigued to it. You know what I mean?
How many? Where did you go beside the one we went last time?
That's all. Like that's all I've like gone to. Like my auntie had been like asking me if I want to like go out. Like, oh, do you want to drink? We can get like some beers, this and that. Like I stopped like drinking. Literally, I don't really drink anymore. And like I'm not really. Like I like it's just like that's like the lifestyle like back home where I live at. In Vegas, so I feel like I'm not too intrigued to it, you know what I mean, or too hyped about it. Like I'm more on like want to see like I want to go sightseeing, I want to like go hiking and like
nature.
I want to like more nature stuff for sure is what I want to do.
Welcome to the Philippines.
Like, right.
That's the perfect
like learn
thing,
the culture, you know what I mean,
yeah.
and like learn certain areas and like parts of like the islands, things like that. More on so is what I want to do, like heal, you know what I mean, like when I need to heal like in me, because the mainland was a little bit like overwhelming for me. So having to, and like there's no beach out there, so it's, and I grew up in the like
you're in the desert.
by the beach.
Even us here in Manila, sometimes when we stay here for like 6 months, we're tired. I kind of need to recharge myself. I need to go out here. I need, and like I was talking with Gordo like 2 weeks ago. I think it's like a month. He was like, man, I'm tired of Manila.
Really?
I was like, why don't you go away?
to the other island?
So, and then he was like, he went somewhere where he stayed for a week or 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. He stayed there for 2 weeks. And then when he came back, he was like, man, I needed this.
I bet. And that's what I'm striving for. And like, Yeah, and I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it. I feel like I came here more and so for my healing journey, and
Remember,
I can't wait to tap
I was
into
in the
that.
airport. I remember I was in the airport. I have my backpack. I always travel with my backpack. The girl in the airport and the security check, she said, okay, everything you remove, your watch, your laptop, take it off to your bag. I said, no laptop.
Oh,
no work,
what?
not even.
He didn't bring.
No laptop, no work, no laptop from work, no my private laptop.
And what I know is,
you got
like,
massage my back.
Barely.
and what I knew is like when he arrived there, he just like sent me like a WhatsApp. Yo, bro, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be off.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
Really?
Like,
oh my
like,
God,
everything.
that must be so nice.
Like sometimes I would even be
wanna do
worried.
that.
Is this guy okay?
Yeah.
It has been 4 days and then
We
he
talk
said
every
anything.
day. So
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, no,
I guess he
feel like-
missed me.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean because like I don't miss him. I don't,
Yeah.
like I just wanna make sure that I don't have problems here.
No, yeah, I definitely need that for sure.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like very nice because I feel like that's something that like it's not something we're somewhat gifted.
Yeah,
like,
because for me it's look
the
like
city.
I'm really a lot into mental health.
Yeah, me too.
Like I'm really into it a lot,
Yeah.
and especially when I'm like going through because
Yeah.
as in life we're
Yeah.
chasing, we're going after things,
Right.
and sometimes it doesn't go. Probably
Exactly.
you're gonna feel related because why? Okay,
Yeah.
even though you got a citizenship, you felt like you're a foreigner there.
Right.
That like you were born into, in Philippines, and then
Yeah.
you moved there.
Right.
So probably like
Culture
adjusting yourself, the culture shock,
Culture
adjusting
shock,
yourself, and you know what brought you there.
Right.
You get it? And
I knew my
chase-
purpose, but at
Yeah.
the same time, along the way, like with the lifestyle and everything,
Yeah.
it's hard sometimes not to get it's hard not to get
Suck
like
up.
suck up into it or suck up into like get sucked into like the lifestyle. Yeah, but I feel like I've always knew like my morals and like my values, and like I tend to like check myself a lot.
Yeah.
That hey, like
Yeah, this is what I mean. What I
yeah.
do as well, because I'm like,
it's hard.
whenever things is not going well, I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, you gotta stop.
Right.
Gotta
Sometimes you gotta take
think.
that moment.
Take that
Just
moment,
like
have
Leo
time,
when they
have time
have
with
the-
yourself
Right,
and stuff like that.
right.
Because
I'm big on space.
as human being, there's a lot on us, a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
we gotta make it, we gotta
Yeah.
make it, we gotta make it,
Right.
we gotta
Your
make it.
soul is really
And
your temple,
Exactly, and we put a lot of pressure on us.
We
You
do.
get-
We do.
and
We do.
sometimes it's even unnecessary. You get it
Yeah.
because
most people like there's this thing that I saw, like most people are more comfortable to almost like bringing themselves down or talking to themselves down more than lifting themselves up,
Yeah.
like, and that's just like I feel like like it's just in like the human nature,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
you just gotta learn how to fight that.
I mean, we gotta learn. And guys, whatever you're going through in life, just let you
Take
know
it
that
easy, man.
Yeah.
take it easy. As
Know that you only have one brain.
Exactly.
And,
you gotta believe in yourself because everything is possible to
Right.
those who believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything's up here.
Yeah.
So like
You
you
gotta
gotta
have-
sharpen that. You know what I mean? Yeah, because that's all you have at the end of the day. Yeah.
I like when you mentioned many times that I came home. So you consider Philippines your home.
Oh yeah. Philippines and Guam is definitely my home for sure. I feel like, like don't get me wrong, like the mainland had given me like plenty full of like opportunities, and like I'm very blessed and like thankful for that. But nothing definitely compares.
Compares to
like, to home.
home.
Yeah. There's no place like home.
Okay. And how often when you're inside you eat Filipino food? Is
Oh,
it easy
yeah.
to find Filipino food? You can just go in the corner
Yeah.
and then you get Filipino food?
There's like a few. Well, yeah, there's Filipino restaurants like in Vegas. When
Island Pacific?
yeah, or like Nanay's Gloria.
Nana's Gloria.
Shout out
Hi.
Nana's Gloria.
Shout out to Nana's Gloria. We coming here to try your food.
I come there all the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I go there like I used to go there because it was like close by to the cafe. When I'm like really craving for it, but also like I try to like cook, basically.
Oh, can you cook?
Yeah, so like I YouTube and like I Google majority of like my recipes.
What is your favorite Filipino dish that you cook?
Oh, I like beefsteak.
Beefsteak?
Yeah,
Okay.
beefsteak is my favorite. Adobo. I
I'm
think
with
those
you.
are
Beefsteak.
Sinigang.
Do you like adobo with pineapple or not really?
I like it with boiled eggs.
What? I like the boiled egg as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like adobo. I think those are the only foods that I've really like made personally. I like make the same food like because I have like a high blood pressure pretty much, so like I'm only allowed to eat a certain type of food, and like I've like still working on it, but I was able to train like my body to get used to eating like almost the same exact food. So like I eat a lot of like salmon and asparagus, like a lot of like protein.
That's
like
that's big in state.
Yeah, right, yeah, like one of those, and then like certain vegan stuff. Basically, I make like I make a salmon. Like this like what is it, like salmon toast, basically, and then like I make sorts of stuff. Mostly like pasta, and then I make some. Yeah, like now, like instead of eating white rice,
pasta?
I've been trying to like like fettuccine.
Because
like,
here they like sweet pasta.
Oh, sweet.
Pasta is
Yeah,
sweet.
like spaghetti here.
Like spaghetti,
like it has sugar in it. Yeah, I do like that. But yeah, like I always have to like be balanced, when it comes to like the food that I eat, just because I could feel like the difference, you know what I mean, that it makes in my body, with what I eat.
Let me ask you this. Okay, what like? Of course, you were in state, you made friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What did they know about the Philippines? When you said, "Oh, I'm from the Philippines," what did they know?
Like, I feel like, well, one, like we're known for being like hardworking, like resilient, and then just like with our hospitality. Our culture pretty much, and like our culture also like like a little crazy. Yeah, like very smart, practical, and logical. Yeah, and Filipinos are like there's like a culture out there too with Filipinos. And then everybody's pretty much like everybody's very nice, like everybody.
Like the community there.
Yeah, like the community there with like the Filipinos and everything like that. Yeah.
And please, I usually say this: share the video with the whole barangay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now you gotta share the video with the whole community.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's what I've been like showcasing, and everybody like I had a lot of my friends that like had commented on like the provinces that I had like posted and like on my story.
And how was it?
It's like very
how was the
different
reaction?
to them.
I mean,
it's
of
so
your friends.
different to them. Like literally, they're like, "Oh my God."
You did a photo shoot there, right?
It's yeah.
Yeah.
I brought my camera. I took pictures there, and then but no, it was great. Like the views was like the views were amazing. I got good like pictures and everything like that I could keep for like memories. But like from the feedbacks that I was able to like get from those, like people it's just very different, and like a lot of my friends, they're very like shocked on like how like Philippines like really look like, and it's just to them it's very foreign. Yeah.
And
so
what advice you give to foreign friends that are like I'm planning to come to the Philippines? Well, okay, whenever they want to come, they will call you. Hey, I'm planning to come to the Philippines. What can I say? What advice you give to them?
Yeah, I would say that Philippines has multiple different, like areas. Like obviously there are province, and then there's also like a good like there's also a tourist like spot out here that's very advanced and like more modern, where they could stay at not saying that like in the province they can stay comfortably, but like they could like stay comfortably. I have like a lot of like mosquito bites and everything like that. Definitely bring a mosquito spray for sure. Like that's number one. I would like that's one advice that I would give them. And enjoy the island, you know what I mean? Enjoy the food, and enjoy enjoy like the experience that it could, that will bring you.
So we're expecting you next time when you come.
Oh, yeah.
I hope when you come next time.
I'll bring more friends.
Yeah, you bring more friends, and you already have like everything outlined about the business, about the here for the Philippines, and of course, don't forget your drone.
Oh yeah, I won't. I do want to get one for sure.
Yeah, because once you get in here, I think the team can play something. You just go to some islands,
right? Because I go to certain like places, like the certain sightseeings that we went to, we went to this one place. It's Cafe something, but literally like the view was amazing, and I feel like I wanted to see like how what the surroundings look like, you know what I mean, outside of what I could only vision, through my eyes, I feel like.
Okay, and when are you leaving the Philippines? When are you, are you going back?
I don't even know. Well, because I'm still going to visit like my mom's side of the family like this Thursday, and then after that I do want to go to like Palawan or Boracay. Okay. But I do have a certain, not that I have a certain time frame, but I did promise my dad that I'm going to like visit him to Guam like around November, just to like see what his situation out there, because obviously he's like like with his situation, so kind of just see like what's going on with that. And then I want to check out my mom's land pretty much, like out in General Santos, just because they do own like hectares in there that they don't know how to.
Are we gonna have a farm soon?
No, like they do have a farm out there that like my my mom and his brother, my mom doesn't know how to like claim, so I want to figure out like how I could like claim that for her, because she is getting older as well, and like it sucks to see her still working like a 9 to 5, you know what I mean, and like figure out a way like what I could help to do with that, you know, because I mean that is an asset, you know what I mean, it's under your name, like it's just but yeah, like I heard, from what I heard, it's a dangerous situation, with her and her family and the land and everything like that. But I don't know, like I just want to see, like if it's under your name, like anything's possible.
Okay, and just before we go, we just want to say thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you
for blessing us with this podcast. And what advice would you give to Filipinos that wants to go abroad?
I would say, I've spoke to my auntie about this, literally. I would say, because again, like I said, like money here is like so tight, you know what I mean? I feel like, well, at least like, for my family, to where it's really hard for them to come out to like America, to where my auntie's kind of asking me to like find her husband out there. And then, but I would say, don't lose your roots. That's what I would say. If you go to like like if you decide to like like that opportunity comes and you come to America, don't ever lose your roots.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much. Elgoro, do you have any questions?
No.
Yeah.
No? Okay. Thank you so much once again, and hopefully to see you soon. As we said, next time when you come, you bring all the business plan.
Oh, yeah.
And guys, once again, thank you so much to the team. Just round of applause to our guests.
Thank you guys for having me. My name is Yhessa. I love you guys.
And by the way, hey, Instagram, all the details on the description below. She's big on Instagram. Go and check her out. You guys will be amazed. Thank you so much. This is your boy, Calvin Castiel. You are right now on the #1 podcast in the country.
#1.
You're gone. Love you guys. Bye.
How was it?
That was good.